So now we're going to talk about what it looks like and what causes supply to shift around. So just like demand, supply can move either to the right or to the left, and the directions mean the same thing. A shift to the right means the businesses are willing and able to make and sell more product. A shift to the left means that they're willing and able to sell less. And so the question ought to be, again, why? And so while we talk about that why, we need to first, again, remember that these are not caused by price changes. Price changes change quantities and blah, 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 but it doesn't move entire curves left and right. So these are, again, caused by some external factors. And so when we see supply shifting to the right, to the right, to the right, well, again, prices are staying the same. Prices are staying the same. It's the same price level, but we're now lining up at a different quantity point. And so quantities are shifting to the right, and that's what's going on. So we have to ask, okay, why? Well, first, it's probably maybe related to a resource cost. Maybe. There's three of them, right? So resources is the first one. Resources, remember, are the things we need to make a product, and we have to pay to get resources. If I'm a carpenter and I make houses, I have to pay for lumber and nails and tools and things. And if it costs me more money to get lumber, I cannot make as many houses because I can't get as much lumber anymore. So my supply will change. Now, I said resources are cheaper here, so actually it would be going in reverse. Maybe there's a sale on lumber, and that's going to mean that I can get more lumber, and that's going to allow me to make more houses. So the supply of houses would increase. It'd shift to the right, even though the price of houses didn't cause that. The second one is about technology that we use for production. So if let's say I'm a graphic designer and I make t-shirts, well, if I've got a nice new computer that runs faster, that nice new technology that I use to make my product might help me make more t-shirts in less time. Or if I build cars, I might hire a robot, and that piece of technology can help me make more cars in less time. So the price of cars hasn't changed, but I'm going to make more of them. It's going to make it shift to the right. And then the third and final thing is the number of suppliers. In a town of, a small town where there's only, let's say, one plumber, that's a bad example. Let's say we'll use carpenters again. One carpenter building houses, he's going to make maybe one house every few months. But if 3 more carpenters move into town and they're all building houses, then in that same amount of time, you'll get 3 times as many houses. You'll get more. So that's not the price of the houses. Again, that's the quantity of houses increasing. And you would see that represented by your curve shifting to the right. But that's only one direction, right? Not the band. The other direction, to the left, moves for the same reasons. Maybe resources cost us more, like I said originally. Maybe the price of lumber goes up. I can't make as many houses anymore because I can't afford to get that much lumber. Maybe the technology I use to make my car suddenly breaks, and all of a sudden I have to make them all by hand. It's going to decrease the amount of cars I can make. And then how about maybe all of a sudden, what if all of those carpenters move out of that town and there's fewer suppliers? There'll be a lot less houses being built. And again, none of those things are the price of the product. It's all other external factors causing your supply to shift to the left, even when the prices are remaining the same. All right, so that's where we are. So go back to Canvas and do whatever I say to do next. Thanks for watching, everybody.